So, last time I shared a screenshot in my Discord and I showed my hard mode team, and many people were like, hey, how did you do that? Can you share your stats and stuff? So I decided to just do a video about it. But first of all, I want to do a little bit of a promotion for my clan right now. It is not mine, but I'm in here. We do not care about clan versus clan, but we do care about Hydra, and we most of the time are number 1 or number 2. But Hydra is sometimes a little bit, some of them are just not really doing the keys and stuff, and we are looking for more people that actually do keys. You don't have to be the hardest hitter in the world, but of course, if you hit harder than a truck, that would be appreciated. But yeah, you don't have to hit like super crazy damage, but just at least do everybody a 1 key. And if you want to just apply to the clan, it's MKL6. And please do so. We kind of need a couple more people that are actually caring about Hydra, but they don't care about clan versus clan, because yeah. So, but I want to share you my team for hard. Last week it did around 370 million. I don't know if it's gonna happen this time again, or maybe not, but this one is just kind of full auto or semi-auto if you want to just click those heads and stuff. And I will show you pretty much the presets pretty quick, because they are important, because we are planning on going auto. So quickly, all those little presets. Not gonna talk too much about the whole team and stuff. Replacements, I usually talk about replacements right now, but yeah, I don't have any replacements in mind, because everybody is in a certain role in here. And for example, my Mighty Uko, you cannot replace him just with a Uko and yeah, do nice and clean runs, because sometimes one of your teammates will die, and that's why he is here, and he will just revive them and you're good to go. But in total, I have no recommendations like who goes in the rabbit spot. He gives the leech, and that's super important. If you have another champion, maybe Mashalt, maybe, but he gives increased speed and increased accuracy and all the stuff that's good, and we got like everything covered. So I don't think we can replace something in here. We will take a look at the stats on the end, but we will just jump in a little bit of the run and you can see how it goes. Then I will cut to the end. We will see the damage, and then we're gonna talk about stats. Right here, sometimes my Vizix is gonna die, because she actually is gonna do ally protection and she will get hit more than the other champions, of course. But it's okay, she can just be revived by Mighty Uko and we are back in business. But sometimes if that happens on the wrong turn and you did your auto and Mighty Uko, for example, used his skill already, you gotta go a couple turns back to the point where your teams actually get revived. So on the end, if you do that team right here on manual completely, you will get more damage, more control, more everything. And I kind of recommend it if you want to do it, but I'm lazy. I can't do it and I don't care at the point, so I will just do my auto runs. But I will do it on semi-auto. I will just kind of have my headphones on. I will just listen to YouTube or watch a video or something. And then when I hear the that they eat you, I will just click the head. And that's basically what I do the whole time. At this point, it just doesn't even matter. Okay, I think my start was a little bit weird, because like my rabbit, and that's what I recommend to you guys. If your start is super bad, then just go ahead and restart it. You just did it for a couple minutes and it's not worth. And if you want to help out your clan a little bit more, just go ahead and repeat it. And if you do an auto team, that's okay, I can understand it, but at least try to get a decent damage number on it on the end, so you help out your clan. It's always a little bit better. Wait a second. It is possible. Yes. It is. Oh, okay, guys. I have 2 Shamayats. Listen. And I change the gear all the time from week to week, because there are actually the same gear on 2 teams. And I made a mistake, guys. I'm sorry. I was kind of curious about the damage. It's not as smooth as usual. What is going on? Which one was it? It was him. Was it him? Let's check it out. Yeah, guys, it's the... Yes, it is him. Yes, I was like... Now you see the magic, because he is insane. If you might don't know it, right? Now you know. The other one was basically naked, completely naked. That's why he died. And boo, boo, Bronco, boo. Now we're gonna see the kills more smoothly because we have the damage gear, and yes, it's looking totally different now. Totally different. Ah, man. I probably should re-record the video. Maybe I do a little cut or something, but oh, god damn it. Now we will see the magic. The one head is already almost down. Every time. I mess up every time. So, but the difference now is in your face right now. We don't we have one head killed right now. We got more damage than before, and we are about to do even more damage because one head is killed. Then we get the hex out and they will get spread the damage even more, and it's easier. Ah, man. We will go for like a minute more or so, then I will cut to the end. We will check out the damage, and yeah, I will go into those sets, and yeah, excuse me, I did a mistake, and yeah. Now we will see the real outcome. I mess up every time. So, but the heads are, it's looking smooth now. Here we go, smacking those heads. And I think the damage is really nice. It's even on auto, semi-auto. And yeah. Oh yeah, I have to mention it. This team was not made by me. I haven't thought about it and made the team selection. I watched a video of Nub and you probably know him already. He's a really insane YouTuber and I really do like him. I respect him a ton. And I watched this video and I was like, yo, I'm gonna straight up copy it and I'm gonna do my own version of it and just look what I can do. And it turned out it is crazy, but I also want to show you guys that this team what I use right now is insane and spread the love a little bit. But I also gotta mention that was made by Nubraids, not by me, so no credit for that on me, just showing off how it is and giving him the respect to just, yeah, copy his team. Because that's basically what we want. We do a team, and if nobody copies it, or then we did a bad team. That's just how it is, because nobody likes it. And yeah. The damage is not, maybe. I know we will get back. Was it 2 million per turn or 1 million per turn? Huh, I can't really remember. I think it was 1, if I have to be honest. But maybe we'll get back now. Now let's eat it. Eat the damage. I meant they gonna eat the damage. Not me. So, but anyway, from this point now I will cut to the end. We will check out the damage, who did the most, and then we check out the gear. So we have to talk about stats, but before we go into it, I made a little change on the preset because it makes it much easier, but it has to be a little bit more manual. But I tell you the strategy. You turn off Lydia's A3 for the block buffs, so you have it always available. And the thing about Mighty Uko is, he has block buffs, but you cannot place it when the heads are respawning, and that's kind of sometimes a little bit dumb, because the red head will do more damage because he doesn't have block buffs. The poison head will actually use poison cloud on the whole team, and that's not great, and you kind of want to avoid that. So the thing you want to do is, every time a head is gonna respawn, you just press the auto, you unauto the run, you check out which head is respawning, and if it's the red one, 100% use it on him. He's like your first aim because he can end your run, and it makes it much smoother if nobody of your champions will ever die. So he's like your first aim, and the second aim is the poison cloud head. You will always place it on himself so you can actually kill him to get rid of the poison cloud if he's actually using it. And most of the time, if he's gonna respawn, you will actually have block buffs on the other heads already, because they kind of took a turn and Mighty Uko placed the block buffs. So it is really recommended to just unauto the run for a second, see if you have to use your block buffs, and if you don't, just press auto again, and that will make your run much smoother. And you saw it in the video, I did it. So it makes actually a change in your whole thing. So you can do more damage, you get more control, you die less. Maybe you can bring another champion with that strategy, kind of, and something like it. I'm not too sure, but you kind of want to do it to just make it a much smoother, and you don't have to repeat something because of RNG or something. So let's talk about stats. He's in a lethal gear, my rabbit. He has 5-star blessing. I gave him Phantom Touch. I don't think you have to have it like nub rates. I think he doesn't have the Ascension right there, but he did amazing, so I don't think you have to have it. And I also will link the original video in the description if you want to check him out, what he said and told us, and yeah, about the stats. So my rabbit is only 244 speed. Looks a little bit low. You might think like, hey, more speed equals more damage, but it turned out for me, I used the Hell Hades optimizer and it suggested me like I went just on damage, and it basically gave me 244 speed and the rest of the stats. So we got 6,200 attack, 104 crit damage, obviously 300 crit damage, and a little bit accuracy. You kind of want it because he's boosting his accuracy all the time when he's about to use the leech. So you can actually skip a bunch of accuracy on him because he will always have the accuracy when he's about to do something that needs accuracy. So yeah, those are the stats, and your team is highly dependent on the damage what you actually do. Pump the damage and your runs will get much smoother. If you don't pump the damage, it will be still cool, like minimum 1 key. Okay, it will be obviously more than a 1 key, maybe like 100 million or something, because you haven't pumped so much damage in him. And yeah, that's basically it. But I also have to talk about masteries, because they are really important on the whole team. I went the defense route so he can actually get less damage, but you also always want to have the 50% chance of counter-attacking, but you're kind of aiming for that one right here. Has a 20% chance to also counter-attack when there's a true fear out there, so you will get more from your teams, more A1s on the blue head, which actually boosts your turn leader. And because you go there anyway, you will have the counter-attack mastery all the time too, and your damage dealers, if they just counter-attack, that is amazing. That is always amazing. Yeah, I highly recommend that. And for the offense route, I went just Helm Smasher. Yeah, I think it kind of depends how much of ignore defense you have already in live arena, and maybe you have crushing rent or something. If you have stuff like that, maybe Helm Smasher isn't the best in the world and you can go War Master or something, but that's more like an end game kind of scenario where everything is kind of perfect, and maybe you got it already, but since then I will go with Helm Smasher because more damage. And he pumps damage, he really does pump damage, and I think that's all about him. Maybe you can, when you have like insane accessories like a counter attack or refresh or something, maybe it would be okay, but they gotta be insane damage wise, not just anything that has like defense wing or something. Just don't use it. If you have something, it's cool, but you actually don't need it. And where are the other champions? Where do we have them? Yeah, right there. And I changed my... I showed in the video this Shamael right here, but like I said, I always change gear, and I already did my Brutal Key also, so I went on this Shamael right there. But they're basically the same, exactly the same gear, exactly everything, so he just has 1 star and he doesn't. And yeah, I went Cruelty on him for the blessing. If you have one, that's actually nice on him, and Cruelty is recommended. So I basically went just damage on him, and that's what the optimizer told me to do. We have 5,000 attack, 283 crit damage, and the rest is like accuracy and stuff doesn't matter, but we got 199 speed. And I probably can you can make it faster if you have more damage and stuff, and of course, do it, no doubt. And yeah, here, yeah, we have two cruelty here. Are they still? I think they have the same name. And of course, we got Giant Slayer right here because he's counter-attacking so often, and you get so many procs, and it will be nice. And we went down the defense route, but I don't have enough scrolls right now. But on him, he just does a one. Maybe it's not the most important thing in the world. The mastery right here, I wouldn't recommend because he's counter-attacking anyway, so it would make 0 sense. But the counter-attacking one here is okay. Just use it if you have the scrolls and you wanna just optimize, and yeah, go ahead and do it. And now, Mithrala. Wait, does she has any sets? Nah, it's kind of a mixed one. So the thing about her is I made her a damage dealer. That's just it. And she's defense based, so she won't die at all. Like, she's least in danger to actually die. So we don't have the best sets, I have to admit that, but it's kind of speedy, so it's kind of okay. And she does the hacks and stuff, so you don't have to pump the biggest thing in the world. We got 3600 defense, 215 crit damage. Like I said, it's not much, and the accuracy is not as high. I don't use her in arena or so it was perfect for me. It's cool for the hard mode anyway, so it's okay. But we got 276 speed, and I also have to say it, I just forgot it, I got 10 speed in Hydra. I get some damage boosts, and of course live arena, the first thing I wanna recommend is Hydra in live arena if you put your stats into it, and Fire Knight. Whatever you use first, I would recommend Hydra. Just, yeah, we all want cooler runs and just smoother. If you do 12 million damage or if you do 1 billion damage, you just want to have your run smooth, and Hydra is RNG based, so I recommend put it in Hydra. So what else do we got? We got Brimstone right here. To be honest, I would change it to Cruelty. Yeah, probably Cruelty or Soul Reap or something. Yeah, but Brimstone isn't the best on her, to be honest. But I have it for soloing Dragon or something, so I won't change it. But if you want to optimize your run, just go ahead, use Cruelty or something else. Sorry for the coughing, but I'm still a little bit sick for a couple of weeks now. I don't get it why. But yeah, we went down the offense route to just go on War Master, and of course take some like that one, life drinking, just to, it's not so much needed on her but on other champions. And also we went the same defense route down there, and we took the 20% to counterattack there and counterattack in general, so you get more damage. That's it. Visix, whoa, she is really amazing, to be honest. She is amazing in here. And do we have, like, yeah, we got some speed sets and nothing to talk about. And also she's defense based, she gives the ally protection and she does a great job, and decrease speed and provoke, and she is just amazing. We got 4900 defense, and I also made her a damage dealer with 270 speed and 237 crit damage. And obviously you need some accuracy, but I don't need too much because of the rabbit in the team, so it is all cool. I don't need it too much, so that's why I went not too crazy on the accuracy. But obviously you need kind of a little bit more. 300 or something is like recommended. And let's talk about here. I have Cruelty on her, on a blessing, and I probably should redo her, like, yeah, 100% she would exactly get the same masteries than like the Mithrala and stuff, so we can use actually the counterattack and the counterattack on here, and yeah, the offense route is kind of okay, but not the best in the world right now. But I would go the defense route with the counterattack. So yeah, I know. I actually don't know why I went that way. I think I haven't redone it or so. But hey, it's something to do for me. Have I talked about everything? Yes, Lydia. Lydia is super important. I don't make her a damage dealer because she's in a cursed set. And I highly recommend cursed set on her. And you don't have to go damage wise, but if you can, and you have speed and damage and stuff on a cursed set, do it. 100%. And let's talk about the stats. Yeah, she is kind of but I think it's just because of the set what I have right now. So she has HP and defense. That's good, but I think you can go much lower, like because you have something around her. 267 speed. We don't have like crit damage and crit rate, like I said, and 327 accuracy, but she will get more boosted from the rabbit, so all good. But yeah, cursed set 100% on her. And I don't have any blessings. Right here I have exact the same. I could use a little bit more here, I could, but it's okay. That's all the things I need for here. So you want to have the counter attack and the counter attack right there, less damage, plus War Master. And of course on the way you pick up everything that gives you damage. So, Mighty Uko. In a dream world, I would rebuild him. I don't have the gear, but if I could, I would use him in a cursed set. But maybe we already have enough, so it's a little bit overboard. A provoke set, relentless set, maybe a reflex set. Something else than just what I have right now. But you also gotta hit the stats. Without the stats you can't. That's why I don't have it right now. I cannot hit the stats, and that's why I went for more perception and stuff. So he is also speedy, 274. I made him kind of tanky so he can just survive. He needs to be all the time the last who's gonna die, because yeah, he needs to revive. And we got 437 accuracy and 303 resistance. I just went a little bit resistance on him so he can avoid some nasty stuff and so. And yeah, it's all about the stats. I don't have any blessing on him, and now that's super important on him. You need War Master because that's how he heals on leech from the rabbit, and the War Master equals HP. So you really want it. And of course we went the counterattack and the other counterattack route, so we can actually do more hits, get more boosted when the blue heads up, and in general just do more damage because counterattacks are always nice. So was it everything on it? Yes, Shaman wasn't already covered because I changed them. So that was all about the team. I hope you get something out of it. It's not the hardest to get if you did the old fusions, and of course the stats are not the easiest in the world. I have to admit that I went pretty ham on it because I want to do some good damage, but I also can promise you if you go 240 speed across the board on your team, and you will do like 100 million damage. It's get a little bit harder because you don't do the damage, of course, but it is still a nice super clean team which you can use probably on full auto if you're super lazy. If you want to be a little bit better on the damage, do it like I did in the video. Sometimes use the block buffs and use it like in a good way. Just aim the heads you want to aim for, and yeah, on the end you got an amazing team. You can rock the table, and I almost got 800 million damage because of one key, and I just wanted to share. It's a cool one, and yeah, I think that was the end of the video. Did I forget anything? No. Check out Nub Race, link in the description, and yeah, have a nice day.